Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to Love or Tarot. I'm your host here, Jay, and I'm super excited to dive into some energy with you today. Wanted to let you know a few disclaimers, and that's that energy is fluid. It's not linear. So that means this message could pertain to you past, present, and future. That also means that this message could pertain to someone that's energetically connected to you and not you at all. And if in fact that is the case, please be sure to click that share button and share this video with them so that they can get the message that they need, okay? Whew. So, Taurus. I'm tapping into your energy here. Feels different than normal. There's not the normal sense of calm that I'm accustomed to being home with you all, because I am a Taurus rising and Taurus sun. It doesn't feel super, and my guys are using the word safe. It doesn't feel safe, okay? So, Taurus, you may be moving into uncharted territory, into moving out of your routine, into, accepting a new reality or a new routine. And it just definitely feels like you're breaking out of what some would consider your normal and venturing into a new space. It definitely feels beautiful, though. It doesn't feel harmful or disapproving as far as a self perspective goes. It definitely feels just like, almost if I was to just put a word to it, like, wow. Like, this is what I've been missing. This is what I've wanted. And us Taurians, being in our routine, wanting things to be the way that we want things to be, okay? Gaining a new perspective, or, possibly coming into a new way of life, whether that be love, whether that be just a new job, or, just a new space that you may just be in your life. There's something so pleasant about recognizing that you can release control sometimes. That you can release control. And that's really what it feels like. It feels like you released control, Taurus, and you were surprised at the outcome. It's totally unexpected. And yeah, so only 2 cards came out for your initial start to your reading, and that was the 6 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. Again, foundational changes, triumph. It definitely feels like, you're just in your wow moment. So, Spirit, could you tell us more about the 6 of Wands? Spirit, could you tell us more about the 6 of Wands? It's too many cards, Spirit. Could you tell us more about the 6 of Wands? Okay. Okay, so for the 6 of Wands, you have the King of Coins and the Wheel of Fortune. Both of these cards really signifying just a space of balance, a space of things are turning in a positive direction. Some of you may even have found yourself in a very lost state, feeling like you don't know, which direction is next, which particular opportunity is next, or for some of you, even looking at your relationship, like, I don't know what's next for us. And things are finally turning in more of a positive way. And besides this new perspective that you're gaining, you're also gaining stability again in not being in control. And it feels like when you release that control, Spirit was able to come in and maneuver things and make some serious magic happen in your life. And now you're just kind of like, oh, I'm invincible. Like, I can do anything. Like, it really feels like you now fully agree with Spirit, your ultimate capability. It's so empowering. It's so empowering. And I could definitely be tapping into the Taurus moon energy, but it just definitely feels super empowering. Like, look at this. Look at the Wheel of Fortune and how she now understands that she is a magician, that she has all of this power, and that she can consistently maneuver the different skills in life, her resources with the Pentacle, her act of communicating and advocating for herself, the Cup, her being aware of her emotions and, her emotional and intuitive nature, the Wand, her being able to create something out of nothing, just the pure empowerment of being able to compassionately create, but from a humble space. It's not a space of arrogance. It's not a space of I know everything, I don't need you. It's not that space. It's a space of wanting collaborative effort. It's a space of understanding that no man is an island. It's a space of being aware that to truly triumph, and this is for those of you that are in more of a, where this pertains more so to your work situation, to truly be a great leader, you have to be able to depend on certain parts of your team. That every working machine has different functions, and that you can't be all things to all people at all times. Okay, here you go. This is your piece. Here you go. This is your piece. Delegation when it comes to more so a work environment. And you being appreciated for your ability to do that and still remain humble and still remain kind-hearted and not get so caught up in your own ego. And for those of you where this is more so a personal thing, it's truly understanding that you have been all things to all people. But have you been all things to the right people? It's about you further understanding your own development internally and how that is now reflecting externally in your situation and in your life. Because you've made necessary changes to not only empower yourself, but to empower those around you to not need you as much. Like, okay, I'm assisting you, I'll give you some tools. I love you. I want you to do well too. So, okay, this is what I did. This is what worked for me. Okay, now let's figure out what works for you. Okay, I like to work out. You say you want to work out. Okay, cool. So you maybe have more time in the evening and I have more time in the morning. I'll work out in the morning, but maybe the evening works better for you. To keep a consistent workout regimen, maybe the evening works better for you. It's being able to be a support system for people without being the enabler. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's being able to be a support system for people without being an enabler. To put the power back in other people's hands instead of it being you that has to push everybody, motivate everybody, be there for everybody. It's like, okay, you know, I trust you. You trust yourself. You know, it's time to get you going. You know, because there's things that you yourself have to move on and do. And you can't do those things if you're consistently lending so much of yourself to others around you. And then for some of you, circles are just getting small, and then you don't have to deal with it. But it just really feels so empowering. It feels so empowering. Okay, so out we have the 10 of Coins, the 5 of Cups in reverse, and the Judgment card. You know, Spirit has decided that you have finally let go of the things in your past, the losses, the hurt, things in your past that were no longer serving you. And now that you've let those things go, Spirit can bless you with the things that you were meant to have a long time ago. There are certain things that Spirit has wanted to gift you. Certain, for some of you, abilities is what I'm hearing. So even some gifts that are coming online for you, psychically, okay, just, I don't know if that's a word, but within your psychic ability that are coming online for you, because you're now in a space to receive it without thinking it's crazy, without being in a space that says, you know, I'm tripping. Like, I know, like, I'm hearing things. I need to go and relax. Like, it's that push of Spirit letting you know, okay, we're here, we support you, okay? And I'm also hearing too, for someone, we support this union. We support this union. So for some of you, you're in a relationship and you're very sure about it. You're very sure about it. And you've been looking to God for confirmation of whether or not this is the relationship that you're supposed to be in, whether or not it's time to truly allow yourself to fully invest in this new relationship. And it is time. Spirit says it's a yes, it's a go, okay? It's a go. You're finally in a space where you've done the healing necessary to move into next steps. Now, healing isn't over, but enough healing where you are able to move into next steps. And, you know, I can say, as a fellow Taurian, I'm excited. I'm excited about this. This makes me feel really good. Like, really good. So I'm going to pull some cards from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. That's what I'm being told. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. You know, we're so earthy, Taurus. We're so earthy. You know, we love nature. We love the animals. Okay. But Spirit is also making it known to me that doesn't mean to rush into anything. You know, still take your time. Still allow yourself the time and space necessary to move into things, whether new ventures, relationships, as slow as you need to. Do not feel rushed. Just because you're getting the okay from Spirit does not necessarily mean that you have to feel rushed into anything. It is important to accept where you are and embrace where you are. So if you're in a space where you're just like, I'm open to this, but I'm not ready to jump in it immediately, trust that. Trust the God that dwells within you, because spirit, the universe, God dwells within you. So you have the answers first and foremost. If you feel like this is right, but I need to take my time, take your time. The same in return, if you feel like this is right and I'm ready to jump in and commit, then jump in and commit. Accept the space that you're in and honor the space that you're in. Don't allow anyone to rush you. Don't allow for even this reading to make you feel like you need to feel rushed, because there is no rush. Time is the greatest illusion. It is the greatest illusion. It is only us as human beings that truly believe that we should stick to a schedule and a time frame, and things need to work out by this date and this time. You've gotten where you've gotten so far by things not going as planned. And that's the beauty in the now. That's the beauty in what's happening right now, is that things did not go as planned. You felt like you were derailed in certain areas of your life. And look how far it's gotten you. Look how amazing of a ride it's been. Learning yourself, developing yourself, discovering yourself. And knowing that without this experience, you would have never known certain things about yourself. That's a beautiful place to be in. And again, just as much as you are empowering others around you, it's also an empowering place for you. Because without the experience, okay, because you're the teacher, but then for you, the journey is your teacher, life being your teacher, these experiences have taught you tools necessary to apply to future situations. This life experience, this journey has taught you how to consistently, put yourself in a place of gratitude, even when you feel like things aren't working out in the way that you want them to. And I said this in another reading, I can't remember which one, but, being thankful that you have, function of all of your limbs, that you have all of your senses intact. You can see, you can hear, you can smell, you can taste. Blessings. And taking them in as that. So out for your cards of advice, we have Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. Always. 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 You thought you was going through everything you was going through just because, you thought Spirit didn't care about you? You thought you weren't important in the grand scheme of things? Every single one of us is important. Every single one of us holds a beautiful amount of value. Don't allow anyone or anything to ever make you feel that there is not a plan being orchestrated on your behalf. Okay? Moth Spirit, surrender now. Surrender now. And that's what I was speaking to about, giving up control and embracing that you don't have to have control. You don't have to have control. Okay? Oh, Canary Spirit, I love this. Sing your own song. Sing your own song. Embracing yourself and allowing yourself to feel the same empowerment that you give to other people. And, being in those moments of empowerment, loving on yourself, okay? Doing things that make you happy are very important. Singing your own song. Singing your own song. And embracing yourself at every turn. So, I love you, Taurus. Peace, love, and light to you and all those you love. If you are viewing this from YouTube, please be sure to like and subscribe. If you're viewing this from Instagram, please be sure to like, comment, and follow me. as I would greatly appreciate it. And it's free. It don't cost you nothing and it helps me, okay? So I love you guys. Peace, love, and light to you and all those you love. Leaving you in nothing but joy. Bye now.